Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm gonna tell you 15 tips in foresto to help you become a better player at this game. So let's get right into it. First tip is that to never hunt in the forest town unless you're worried that you might die too quick or your shooting skills just ain't that good. You can go to the deep forest, which you can just take any path and just walk straight. Some path will lead you to the swamp town, though, so be careful what path you take. And you just keep walking straight. And once you are in the deep forest, you can start hunting these boars and bears, etc. Whenever you want. These give you a lot more money. So yeah, that's why I highly recommend you go to this forest. But yeah. And tip number 2, once you get $1,000, I highly recommend you buy a hatchet and start chopping these trees. It make you way more money. And if you have a friend who's pro at the game, ask them to take you to the sunken cave, which you can you can chop the trees for about 400 to 500 bucks each log. So yeah. And tip number 3 is never buy a raw rifle. It's one of the worst rifle in the game. I recommend you just buy the sniper rifle and then go to Swamp Town and buy something else, due to the fact that it's mag reloaded. So yeah. And it has a good scope. So yeah. Tip number 4. Hold up. Anyways, tip number 4 is that never follow pro players, because they will most likely kill you as soon as you're out of the safe zone. So never follow them. And if your friend is a pro player, you can follow them if they're not troller. So yeah. Tip number 5. If you go to his shop, buy these pills. Like, just buy one of them. It will last like infinitely, I think. So yeah. And if you buy them, if your sanity is low, please eat them. Not please. You need to eat them, or else your screen will become more creepier and creepier. And tip number 6 is that most beginner players don't know this. But when they kill an animal, right? When you skin them, you can just lay down and start chopping their leftover meat, and take that as a literal phrase. Don't think anything dirty. I will get demonetized. But yeah. And once you do that, you can go to the Henry's Butcher, and you can for way more money per animal instead of actually only selling their skins. Tip number 7. Hold up. Tip number 7 is to talk to this dude. When you have your logs, obviously you can sell it to him, and yeah, and after you talk to this guy and sell your log, he's gonna have a quest for you, and it's gonna require to chop a bunch of easy trees, and then it will give you this chainsaw right here. Give you this chainsaw, which you can cut trees way more easier. Like, just look at this. Yeah, just a few seconds instead of actually like using the axe. But there's this bug right here, which is really not convenient. I think the developer is gonna fix it anytime soon. But yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, boy. Yeah, there's gonna be this bug, and there's no way to fix it. except for going to the main menu or leave and rejoin. Um, but yeah, this bug is super annoying. And if you wanna aim your gun, it's not gonna let you aim. So, tip number 8: go for quests. They will give you money. Like they are like a efficient way of giving you money, and it gives you special item when you complete all of them. For example, when you complete the lumber quest, they give you a chainsaw, and completing this whole quest, which is a bit harder, give you the Mosin, which is one of the best pistols in the game. So yeah, complete them. Tip number 9: once you have coughed up enough money for 2,400, head to the ice mines. If you don't know where the ice mine is, you can watch tutorials on YouTube on how to get them. Once you get there, you can buy the pickaxe and then go to the Titan Frog Cave. You can search that up if you don't know where to do it. And then start mining. But first, take out the Titan Frog, obviously. And then you can start mining all the ores. Just leave out coal and copper because they're barely worth anything. And then you're gonna have to go to miner's camp and sell all the ores. And that's one of the best way to earn monies. Like, I earn my money that fast. I'm probably having 100,000, but for some reason there's a bug where they don't show it. But yeah. Tip number 10: only go with experienced players if they offer to help you. I mean, if you don't have chat, you can easily tell if they're as soon as you left the forest town. You can go with they're gonna follow you and helping you kill these animals. Do be careful who you pick though, cause yeah, sometimes they will kill you. Tip number 11: um it's not easy because I had to think on the top of my head. I don't use a script, so um oh yeah, there's this dude, I mean girl, who's in a deep forest, and it sells trench shotguns and all that stuff. I'm gonna actually show you. um Let me just pull up the map real quick on my computer. So where you go from here is you go to Zax's gun and just follow me. You just gonna walk diagonal right here, and you just gonna walk straight. Yeah, skip this part if you want. It's really boring, so yes, just skip if you want. Yep, the shop is right there. And yeah, you can buy all sorts of things. Um, this is Eva right here. This is a trench shotgun, the brand new released gun actually. The Mauser CS96 Winchester and Rhino. Wait, since when they renamed it? Okay, and the rake. Yeah, this is the tip number 11, and now tip number 12. Um, Hold up. Um. Oh yeah. Tip number 12. Just buy the basic sniper. I promise you, it will carry you through the whole game, and then you just buy the AS Val or the M16 if you like. But yeah, definitely skip the Ross rifle. Slower reloading, and the Jagger ain't is no competition for sniper. Sniper is just way better. Tip number 13. Um. Oh yeah, for the desert cave, you can find the sunken cave there. If some people don't know where the sunken cave is located, so yeah, highly recommend you go to sunken cave and then start mining. Which you can find a sunken crystal, which I actually, and they're worth $125 each. And each crystal, if you mine, give you 5. And if you calculate that give you a whopping $625 per crystal. Now let's say you just mine 10. You after you mine 10 and then sell them to the miners camp, you get a whopping $6,025. Let's say you do this for 10 minutes, right? And if you do this for straight, and let's say you do that whole process in 10 minutes, and in an hour, you can earn up to 60,025 hundreds dollars if you do it in an hour. And that's how I grinded. So yeah, I highly recommend you do that. It is one of the best way to grind your money. So yeah. Tip number 14. Logs have different value, of course. Not every single log worth the same. So for example, this one, the logs here is the least worth, like they don't worth that much. And if you go to the desert and for the dead log, you can get up to 200 per log. And I think they dropped to 3 to 4 logs per tree. So you're gonna get about $600 or $800 for one tree. So yeah. The best way to, the best tree in the game currently right now, is a sunken tree. If you're talking about general money in the tree, but the best grind to grind money with trees is the deadlocks in the desert, obviously. Because they just spawn more often and give way more money per log than usual. And final tip, tip number 15. You can, you know what? There's many places where you can buy guns, such as the ice mines. So don't just be confused and think, oh, I am in Swamp Town and I have one of the best guns in the game right now. No, cause you don't. Like, as soon as you got an AS Val, it does not mean you're the best player in the game, cause that's far from the best gun. Like, one of the best gun is the AK-47, very high fire rate and high damage. Or the SVD, which have a built-in scope, like this one. This is pretty hard to get though, so I don't really recommend you get this before the nightfall. It is very similar to the SVD, so only without a scope. And yeah, and that's why I really recommend skipping the the basics. The Ross rifle and Jagger. And that's it, guys. Subscribe if you want. And I'm out.